toch? Gisteren, wat is je eraan opgevallen?
Ja, gisteren hebben we een klein beetje gekeken. En ik denk straks wanneer we klaar zijn dat we meer gaan bekijken. Dus dan weet ik echt hoe ze echt spelen. Dus, ja.
Ben jij daarmee bezig? Pas je je spel soms aan de verdedigers die je treft?
Ik ben zeker wel bezig met de verdedigers tegen wie ik speel. Ja. Dus, maar wat ik net zeg, ik heb straks een individuele meeting over de verdedigers en dan ga ik dat bekijken.
Nog één dingetje. De laatste keer als je scoort, dan doe je handen tegen elkaar en dan dank je God volgens mij. Is dat iets wat je geholpen heeft in de periode dat je niet scoorde om rustig te blijven? Of kun je daar iets over vertellen?
Ja, zeker weten. Ik ben gelovig. Ik praat veel met God. Dus elke keer wanneer ik score, bedank ik hem. Dus ja, ik ben hem ook heel erg dankbaar.
Dank je.
Alsjeblieft.
Mike.
Brian, goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Je zei net dat je niet heel erg van de statistieken bent, maar je begon al te lachen toen Chris nog met zijn vraag bezig was. Kende je deze statistiek wel? 86%?
Nee, ik ken het niet. Ik heb het niet gezien. Nee.
Oké. Het ging bij Jeroen net ook over het doelpunt, dat werd afgekeurd. Heb jij het gevoel dat je in Europa meer wordt beschermd door scheidsrechters?
Ik heb het gevoel dat ze in Europa wel veel meer laten doorgaan dan in de Eredivisie, ja, zeker.
En wat is dat dan? Kwaliteit van de scheidsrechters of toch iets andere toepassing van de regels?
Dat weet ik niet. Dat weet ik niet.
Maar ik kan me wel voorstellen dat Europese wedstrijden dan wel veel lekkerder voor je zijn, omdat je dan iets meer mag, iets meer...
Ja, zeker weten. Ze laten veel meer doorgaan, dus dat is wel lekker. Een scheids die in Nederland ook heel veel laat doorgaan is Bas Nijhuis. Dus ik vind het ook leuk als hij fluit. Dus, ja.
Dus die mag komen zondag, of niet?
Ja, van mij wel.
Francesco, good afternoon. Who's the favorite tomorrow?
For tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think we will start with the same possibilities to win. After, of course, we are really respectful for what they are doing, but as well also we believe in ourselves and in our possibilities to compete tomorrow.
Okay. Did you watch back the game against AC Alkmaar, and what do you blame yourself for?
If I watch it, of course, yes. I said after the game, honestly, there are not many things to blame about. Sometimes you have to accept and to turn the page and to go over.
Okay, so you didn't want to bring Gods earlier if you could do it again?
I would, but you cannot. This one is the part that the difficult part of sitting here is this one. That sometimes there are decisions that for the game itself maybe are the best one, but in the long run you need to take difficult decision.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ook naar die achterste rij, ja.
Mister, buonasera. Allora, senza voler fare polemica, ma lo volevo chiedere un parere più che da allenatore, da cittadino italiano, ecco, che poi le decisioni ci sono, quella di non far venire i tifosi della Lazio, però poi ci sono anche le parole, le giustificazioni, e anzi le motivazioni più che le giustificazioni. Io volevo sapere se lei, come cittadino italiano, condivide quelle che sono state le parole del sindaco nei confronti dei tifosi della Lazio.
Allora, in questo mi cogli, tra virgolette, impreparato, okay, perché non ho veramente avuto il piacere e modo di
dispiacere.
Sì, diciamo, non ho avuto modo di ascoltare i commenti alla decisione. Come ho detto, dispiace il fatto che i tifosi della Lazio non possano essere presenti alla partita, però, ripeto, abbiamo veramente tante cose da fare e questa parte qua me la sono persa.
Le volevo chiedere, per quanto riguarda la partita, lei credo che abbia studiato la Lazio, che è il suo mestiere, ecco, se dovesse prendere qualcosa di questa Lazio in quella che è la sua idea, nella sua proposta dell'Ajax, cosa porterebbe?
Ma sinceramente prendere una cosa...
Un aspetto.
Sì, è difficile prenderne una perché sono talmente tante le cose buone che stanno facendo, altrimenti non sarebbero dove sono. Credo che la cosa che, in questo caso, che più che prendere, che credo che ci accomuni, sia lo spirito che emerge dalle due squadre. Sono due squadre che probabilmente sono partite un po' con i fari spenti e che con la grande voglia e con la grande coesione delle persone che compongono il gruppo squadre, lo staff, eccetera, eccetera, stiano, ripeto, facendo qualcosa di speciale e quindi credo che, ecco, questa sia la cosa che ci accomuni di più e credo che sia la cosa che domani sera farà la differenza.
Classifica, ecco, questa è una sfida decisiva per arrivare tra le prime 8, perché credo sia un obiettivo sia della Lazio che dell'Ajax, ma chi ha più possibilità secondo lei?
La Lazio, perché sono 3 punti avanti a noi.
Vabbè, però. L'ultima, ti volevo chiedere se in Italia C'è mai stato qualche contatto oppure vorresti tornare ad allenare in Italia? Un tempo futuro, ecco, questo magari stai bene.
Apprezzo il tentativo, ma credo che tu apprezzi anche la mia risposta.
Abel.
Hi, Francesco.
Hello.
Which team did you support while in Italy, and maybe you still supporting, and why?
Yeah. No, I stopped to support quite early because since the moment that this job became became a job, there is no really time to enjoy football in the other side. So mainly now, it's many years already that I'm really focused in the place where I am.
But I presume you're still following the Italian competition.
Yeah, but with a different eyes, like to study and to get inspiration or opportunity to learn.
Are friends and colleagues in Italy proud of you as coach of Ajax?
Sorry?
Are colleagues and friends in Italy proud of you as coach of Ajax?
I think so.
Do you get any feedback from them?
No, of course. Like if you speak about my friends or the people that are close to me, of course. Like I think the place where I am is a very prestigious one. So I think it's normal that the fact that I am here at the moment is something special.
Thank you. Brian, mocht u ooit overgaan naar de Italiaanse competitie, welke club of clubs genieten in jouw voorkeur qua speelwijze?
Ik denk Inter, AC Milan, Juventus. Alle topclubs uit Italië.
En denk je dat u ooit daar terecht komt? Of?
Wie weet. We gaan het meemaken.
Dank je wel.
Gaan we weer even kijken, Lindy. Dan gaan we naar Job. Ja.
Hi Brian. Je hebt nu een paar wedstrijden in het nieuwe competitieformat gespeeld van de Europa League. Hoe bevalt dat tot nu toe?
Ja, wel goed. De eerste 8 gaan door. Andere, die moeten daarna nog tegen elkaar. Dus wel goed. Ja.
Vind je dit leuker dan die poolfase zoals het eerst was?
Eerlijk gezegd maakt het me niet zoveel uit. Als we maar doorgaan, ja.
Heb je wel het idee dat het spannender wordt in zo'n competitie? Ik bedoel, jullie staan allemaal heel dicht bij elkaar.
Ja, we staan allemaal heel dicht bij elkaar. Ik denk als we winnen kunnen we ook zo alweer bovenaan staan. Dus ja.
Heb je goed punt. Francesco, for you the same question. You played a couple of matches now in the new European format. How do you like it so far?
No, I think it's really, interesting. It's new for everybody, so we are really discovering in the day by day how it's going on. So, as Brian said, I think this gives a lot of opportunity and brings a lot of uncertainty. So, this for sure for the fans is great.
As a child, when you were growing up, did you watch a lot of Italian football?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What did you think of Lazio back then?
But Lazio has been always one team, like since they won also the titles, and they had always great players, great teams. So has been always one team competing for the top spot in Italian football, doing also great things in Europe. So I think they are repeating, the best days that they had in the years before.
Last question. First of all, congrats on your upcoming baby and your wife as well. There are a lot of opinions about your decision to stay here. What do you think of that?
I heard. So no, give me the opportunity because to explain, because I saw a lot of comments, a lot of opinions. And it's fine, it's part of probably also of the position where I am. So this one, as you can imagine, is a very personal situation, so I'm not really comfortable too, but it's fine to give you like the opinion, so at least you can have like the full picture. So when last Sunday I got this question, my answer was clear, and it's clear also today. So what I explained that I couldn't explain, but what I'm going to tell you now, that This decision, as you can imagine, has been part of our decision making as a family already quite a lot in the last months. We decided together that probably the best option it was to have my wife back in Italy, to have the family around that could really help her in the last days, because as you can imagine, we cannot really prevent or understand which day is going to happen. So we wanted to have the safest environment possible. And as you know, we are playing so many games that it's impossible for me, almost impossible for me to be there in that moment. So this is the decision. And I give you an example. If today or tomorrow morning something is going to happen, and for me it's impossible to be there. So what I can do is to try to be there as soon as possible, and as soon as there is the moment. So if something happened Friday morning, I will be there, and I will be back as soon as possible to be here for the next game, because my duties and my responsibility as a head coach of Ajax are quite many. Of course, I have my duties as a father, but I give you the example that it happened already when I was in Turkey, when my daughter Leah born. She born on Thursday. We played on Sunday, and Monday morning at 7 o'clock I was there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nou, zijn er nog vragen, zou ik bijna willen zeggen. Johan.
So Brian, just to tell you, we are going to pay the fine for the meeting. Eh?
I have to say it.
Yeah.
Hi, Francesco. That part of Christian wasn't totally clear for me. Which word is banned now?
I will tell you on the 23rd of December.
Okay, but was it about, I know you can't say it, but was it about freshness?
No, freshness is allowed. It's the opposite that is disallowed.
Okay. Fatigue, okay. There will be family coming over to this match.
No, I will have some friends that will come, but not my family, because as I told you, they will play another important match.
Okay, I thought maybe your father would be coming.
Yeah, it was in the plan, but we prefer to stay close to Agatha.
Okay. Since the last international break, the team has been struggling. Still, you were praising your players after the match against AZ. You said that you were proud. Can you explain why you said that, and is there probably a psychological reason underneath for the next upcoming game?
In this one there is no any type of game, and I think you start to know me quite a lot, and I'm very direct in my comments. I don't play in different tables. I said proud because for me one part that sometimes we underestimate is the fact that we have to accept our limits, we have to face the difficulties, and in front of the difficulties you have two possibilities. One is to put the head down and just to get the hit, or the other one is to try to go over and to overcome the limits. And I think the way that we finish the game against AZ needs to be exactly the way that we need to approach the game of tomorrow night.
Okay, and your tone in front of the camera, is it different than in the dressing room when you speak to the players?
Depend of the day, depend of the message that I want to give, but my message here is the message that I am going to give to the players. I never lie, not here, not there. So I think they are quite aware, and as you know, I use also sometimes our moments here to speak about the reality where we are and where I feel that we are. So my line and my communication, I think, is very coherent between our conversation and the conversation that I have with the players collectively and individually.
Question for Brian. Brian, heb jij de trainer al eens heel boos gezien?
Ja, af en toe.
Hoe is die dan?
Boos. Ja. Ja, boos. Dus zo. Ja, maar soms is dat ook wel goed, toch?
Ja.
Om je spelers op scherp te zetten alweer. Dus zo.
Ja, omdat hij na de wedstrijd tegen AZ zei hij dat hij trots op jullie was.
Ik kan het wel begrijpen dat als je de laatste, ik denk 20 minuten zag hoe iedereen ging strijden. Dus zo. Ja, voor het 2-2 gelijkspel te maken. Dus dan kan ik dat wel begrijpen. Ja.
En die 70 minuten daarvoor?
Ja, waren niet de Ajax die wij kennen. Die het zo goed deden tegen PSV Feyenoord. Dus, ja. Maar ja.
Ben je dan verrast dat hij zegt dat hij trots is?
ik net zeg, de laatste 20 minuten gingen we echt strijden. Dus ik begrijp het, joh.
Dankjewel.
I heard the word fine already. Before I need to pay, the last question is for Job, and then we are running.
We split the bill, eh?
Francesco, you just said that Brian is the fittest now than his time at Ajax ever. What does that tell you?
That first of all, his dedication and the fact that I think he really understood how important it is for him and for his career to get and to hit certain standards. So for me, this is the main part.
Does it also count for other players? Because I think you've done the individual test with everybody.
Yeah, no, but it's not only the individual test; it's also the physical output. I think this season, if you take and if you compare with the previous years, the physical output is way higher. I think in the 26 games that we play so far, we overrun the opponent more than 20 times. So if you compare with the numbers of last season, I think what these guys are doing is fantastic.
You started building at the fitness of the players. It seems you're having success with that, as the numbers tell you. But does that mean that in the longer run, let's say in months, that you're working less on the rotation and more on a set
Again, this one you cannot really know because there are so many events that can affect and can change some dynamics and some decisions. So we need to be always really sharp and open to understand what can happen. So if rotate more, rotate less. But at the end, for me, the important part that these guys, they really, how to say, increase their standards really high. Now we need to keep and to improve. And of course, after there are also things that you can just add with different profiles of players. But I think these guys, and that's why I am proud of to answer to the previous question. I think we are really exploring our limits and we are really, how to say, try to increase our standard to the next level all the time.
We'll continue tomorrow after the match. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Dankjewel.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you.